Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today I got a quick review and comparison between the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pro and the Apple Airpods Pro. Let's not forget one thing. Both of these sell for $199, $199 a piece, so they're very comparable as far as price. The Apples may go up to $249, $229 depending on if they're on sale or not. But for the most part, you can find both of these for relatively $200. We're going to talk about battery life, sound quality, noise cancellation, the look and feel, the range, the syncing ability. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to give you guys a quick unboxing of the Razer Hammerheads. Check it out. Everybody's waiting to see. Alright guys, that's how you do it. It slides out like this. Tough package to open. Oh, what do we have here? That's what we have inside the box. Check it out. Alright, you can also see how these things sync up out of the box to my iPhone. It was a seamless experience, it was quick, it was easy. Check that out. Take your phone, go to Bluetooth, open this up. It should pick up right away. There it goes. Press this button, see what happens. Connect it just like that, guys, in a matter of seconds. Instant, baby. Alright guys, let's talk about the similarities of these two. They both have cases, very similar. You got one that's black, one that's white. The difference with the case is the Razer is slightly bigger than the Apple's. Slightly, but definitely bigger. Also, the Razer is lighter even though it's bigger. Because the Apple has more of a heavy duty build. It's more, I want to say it's more durable, but it feels more substantial. It feels heavy. It's more dense. If you open it up, you can see the inside, if you can see it or not, but the inside, right, it has like more, I won't say more plastic, but it's more substance inside versus the Razer. The Razers are more hollow when you open these up, and they definitely feel hollow. But they both give you 20 hours of charging with the case, maybe 3 to 4 hours of actual playing time with the headsets. The Apple's charged by the proprietary cable and the Razer's charged by the USB-C cable. So let's talk about the sound quality and which one sounds the best. You guys are gonna be surprised, but the Razer is definitely the winner here. These things sound awesome, and the main advantage they have is the bass. The bass is so full, it's so rich, it's really nice. And this box has THX certified, and these things definitely sound like they're THX certified. The Apple sound is not bad, it's great, it's pretty good, but the Razer sound is spectacular for such a small earbud. I mean, they really just, I put these things in, and let me show you guys real quick. And one thing about both headsets, as soon as you take them out, you put them in, it's an instant connection. So let's go to my iPad, my iPhone here. It's already playing. Oh yeah. And it's just that bass. I mean, Apple, it's hard to compete with such rich bass. But let's talk about the noise cancellation. That's what Apple wins hands down with the noise cancellation. Neither one is going to compete with the Bose. I got a pair of Bose sitting right here. These are on a whole nother league. I mean, of course they're over the ear headphones. and they're gonna cancel out way more sound than either of these two earbuds. So if you guys thinking you can get the same noise cancellation as these with the AirPods or the Razers, that's a no-go. Don't even think about it. But with that being said, Apple wins with the noise cancellation. I mean, they are very similar, honestly. I would get Apple like just pure noise cancellation. I give it a 15% advantage over the Razers. But what Apple really wins is the transparent feature. So you can bring in all the ambient sound while you still have your earbuds in, and it clarifies it for you to make you can talk, have conversations without taking the AirPods out. So that right there is why Apple wins when it comes to noise cancellation. So next we're going to talk about the range. So I have both of these hooked up to the same iPhone, and I went outside, and I got 50, 60 feet, 60 feet with the AirPods, and maybe 50 feet with the Razers. But the big advantage came with the AirPods. When I turned around to reconnect, they reconnected instantly. Where the Razers took about 10 to 15 feet to actually reconnect. And then when I got to that cutoff point, before they actually cut off, you can hear the Razers struggling to keep that connection. Where the Apple kept it all the way up until the cutoff point. So Apple definitely wins with the range and syncing ability. Let's talk about the syncing ability again when you got multiple devices, alright? So let's say I got my iMac, I got my cell phone, I got my iPad, and I'm using each one of them. The Apple can recognize what device I'm on and automatically transfer the AirPods. It's seamless. Whereas the Razers, I have to go into whatever device and disconnect it and manually reconnect it to the second device. So there's more work involved with syncing with the Razers. Next, let's talk about the touch. Both of these have touch. Touch is how you communicate with the earbuds or AirPods. Apple Touch is on the stem of the AirPod right here. And it's a 2-finger touch, which I do like. It's a little slower to do things, but it's more reliable because Razer, on the other hand, Razer has the touch sensor is right here on the back of the earpod. Right on the back. So anytime you gotta do something, you just tap it here and it works. 2 tap to change, 1 tap to answer, 2 tap to disconnect, 3 tap to go to a previous song, and so on and so on. But the problem with that is, let's say I'm talking to someone and I reach to adjust the earpiece. If I touch anywhere, it's gonna disconnect the call. That happened several times, so be careful. That's the only problem with the touch on the Razers. I think the Razers is a faster system because it's a one tap, 2 tap thing, whereas the AirPods a little slower because you have to actually press. You have to press for like a second or two to interact with the AirPods. But the AirPods are definitely more reliable. You won't get a lot of false touches, or false taps or whatever. Next, let's talk about which one I would pick if I had to pick only one. And let's talk about a few dislikes of both. The one big thing I cannot stand with the AirPods is the case. The case. I have 1,000 scratches on this case. You can't really see it because of the camera, it's just hard to pick up. But believe me, they're there. And I had these things for roughly 2 weeks now, and I'm just surprised how many scratches on the case. Whereas this matte finish over here, will not, it might show smudges, but and grease and things like that, but it does not scratch for some reason. And I like that a lot. Next thing I dislike about the Apples are, for me, and this is just for me, I had a hard time keeping these things in my ear. Now, lately I switched to the smaller tips, and when I did that, they seem to work a little better. But I like to work out a lot, and I'm very active, and I had a hard time working out with the AirPods, so I was kind of disappointed in that. Let's talk about the things I dislike with the Razers. The first thing I dislike with the Razers I already mentioned is the touch. I had a lot of like disconnect calls, and that's irritating. You hang up on someone. Um, all right, that's about it with the razors. I cannot think of anything else I dislike. So if I had to pick one, guys, this is it: the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pro is my pick over the AirPods. And there's a few reasons why. One being because I'm a gamer and I like the game. And these things are gaming AirPods. I mean, they have this 60 millisecond low latency connection feature, right? So when you're gaming, your sound, you hit that click, you shoot that rifle, whatever it may be, it's instant. There isn't a delay. And that little feature for me goes a long way because, you know, I like the game a lot. All right, guys, I'm back. Check it out. I'm having an issue with the touch on this. So, you tap one time, nothing. 2 times to change the song. As you can see, nothing happens when I'm using these. Now it works. It's so sporadic. I cannot recommend these headsets no more. Initially I like them, but after a couple of days of using them, the touch started to act real sketchy, man. Let's try it again. See, nothing. Change song, 1 tap, nothing. Let's try this ear. Okay, now that actually worked. Let's try to play it again. Nothing. Play it again. Change the song. I don't know how you have to press it. I hold it, it works. And I should have stopped it. I held, okay, it's very delayed. Tap it again, play. Play, stop. It's like it's delayed, man. Tap it again and wait, nothing. Another tap. Another tap. So it's not consistent. I cannot recommend these headsets. I like them a lot, but it's just not working. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let's go.